This has all the makings of an unbelievably good season. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Zagreb save. I am Cultured Left Foot and oh my word are things going well. We are top of the league, 9 wins from 9 with a goal difference of plus 20. Already with an 8-point gap at the top of the table, but Rijeka have got a game in hand to play against Hajduk. And then the games have been ridiculously good. We beat PSG 4-0 in the last episode, Gigliotti with a hat-trick, Tosic getting a goal as well. We beat Rijeka 3-1 in the league, nearly 3-0. That was our first goal conceded in 8 league games. Then we went and played Jadran in the cup, complete rotation of the team, and we got a nice 5-0 win. And we've just beaten Primorac Biograd 6-0. They got a man sent off in the 90th minute, but the game was done and dusted by then. With Tello, he's too good for this division. As a central midfielder, he has contributed to 7 goals in 6 games and getting a 7.98. Have you ever seen anything like that? A 7.98. If he breaks an average for an 8, it's going to be mental. It's going to be... Is he the man to fire us the Champions League glory? Who knows? But we are back for the game against Shakhtar away. We're travelling to the Ukraine, the Donbass Arena in Ukraine. In Donetsk, I think it is actually, the Donbass Arena, if I remember rightly. I think it is their actual home tie. Yes, it is. There you go. They've been built in the year 2009. It holds more fans than ours. That's a good point. Can we ask for any sort of... No, we can't ask for anything at the moment. Let's increase wage budget. Why not? Yeah, let's attract higher players. After all I've done for the club. Yeah, there we go. Right, so now their wage budget is increased to 1.7 million. So I could put some of that. So that's £500,000 we've got left. So we could go and buy an absolute monster player. But we're not going to. We're going to see if we can let the cash build up for a little bit. But... all in all, yes, it's going very, very well. Thanks for asking. It's ridiculously good. Absolutely ridiculous. Gigliotti's in amongst the goals. Medina, look at this. 5 goals, 5 assists in 9 games. Manolo Tello, we've already discussed. Tosic, 2 goals, 4 assists in 9 games. I mean, everyone's getting involved. The young right back scored and got an assist. It's just absolutely ridiculous how good we are playing at the moment. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sub 5. Who's that? Because we're missing a player. Bella. Yes, he got injured again. He went in at left back and got like an 8, which was absolutely ridiculous. But it means we do need a central midfielder on the bench. So this is how we're going to line up. It'll be Oyarzun in goal. Ferizovic, Leonardo, O'Dare and Tosic at the back. Gullian, Tello and Garcia, Medina, Munoz and Gigliotti up front for the game against Shakhtar Donestk. And if you guys are very, very lucky, we might get 2 games in this episode because I'm just that nice. I'm just that sort of guy. So let's go into it. Oh, we're not even on game day. This is brilliant, isn't it? This is professionalism down to a T. What you've come to expect. I mean, you have got to point out Dynamo have also got a plus of 15 goal difference as well. So they have started quite well in the season. As you can see, they've actually as well got a really good 2-2 draw against Napoli away from home in Italy. So they've got a tough group, Napoli, Man City and Young Boys Bern, but that draw is brilliant and they invite Man City into Croatia to play at Maksimir for their next game. They lost the first game to Lokomotiva. Somehow they got a man sent off probably. Then they lost to us, and since that they haven't actually lost in the league. So they've been playing pretty damn well. They go into a good bit of form. But we'll be back. Yeah, I've got a great relationship with the chairman. We'll be back for the game day because we're not there yet. We're coming back just before the game because in absolutely amazing news, Dynamo Zagreb have just beaten Man City 2-1. They've just beaten Man City 2-1 with Scotty scoring from the right wing and Maric scoring from the central midfield. Oh my word, they've just beaten Man City 2-1. This could be a very good season for Croatian football. That is like bravo, Dynamo. Bravo. I mean, does that put them... I don't think it puts them top because Napoli won 5-0. But that is literally unbelievable. It does put them top. It does put them top. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Well done, Dynamo Zagreb. Getting a win against Man City. Absolutely ridiculous. What are the stats? 20-14, 57 I mean, yeah, Man City looks like, stats-wise, looks like they battered them. But a very, very good performance. Very happy with that. Hopefully we can go and do a similar sort of result in the Ukraine. I'd prefer a clean sheet. Oh, and welcome to our new assistant manager, Ross Jacobs, everybody. Because Marco Tos got released, he was the first person to comment on the video, and a big fan of the channel, always talking to me on Twitter, in the Discord as well. You come back as a brand new man, you're a Spanish assistant manager. If you get poached again, it's just something, it's a curse on your name, Ross. It's a curse on your name. But welcome, you are the new assistant manager, replacing the Marco Tos, who has now left the Patreon group and left the club, because he's left the Patreon group. But we're still not at game day, but I was so excited that Dynamo had beaten Man City. I think, you know, you don't want to ever celebrate a rival win, but that was bloody impressive. No one really gave them a chance. I've been raffling on for about 10 minutes already, so it might actually only be a one-game episode after I promised you a two. No one really cares about Rodez. We're going to go and smash them anyway. Look at this for a name. Ricardo de Burgos Bengotia. Right, we are not favourites, which is a bit of a surprise. Gigliotti's picked up the flu, so he's missing one of our biggest games of the season. So Vlatkovic will come in, and on the bench we'll chuck Simeon. We'll chuck Alexander on the bench, actually. Where is he? Gigliotti. So that's a shame that he's missing out, but Vlatkovic comes in, an equally good striker. We know what he can do. Signed from rivals Rijeka. Wonder Kid is what the media think he is. But there we go, lining up: Oyarzun, Ferozovic, Leonardo, Oder, Tosic, Gullien, Tello, Garcia, Medina, Munoz, and Vlatkovic up front. They're playing in a 4-2-2. Someone else does it. Bloody hell. They've got Brito, who is a 32-year-old centre-back. Been around a little bit. Liverpool signed for 43.5 million. Then Dortmund bought him free to Shakhtar Donestk. And they've got a goalkeeper called Sonshin, I think, 33-year-old Italian. Doesn't look the best. 5 million he was bought from Milan in a bit earlier on in the game. So, you know, then going to take on our team of a complete region. So let's go out there passionately. No, let's go assertively. Carry on straight from where you left off. We played well in the last game. And calmly. There's a lot more to come. I've got the pressure. I've got the faith. Blah, 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 blah. Into the tunnel we go. We didn't feel we needed to risk him here, and I don't care about them. I'm focusing on us. So what have we got? We've got goal replays on. Let's go one game. We'll go extended. Apologies. I know I said 2, but we'll go for this. I had to shrink these. Next time we play Primorac Belgrade, I'll try and remember to live stream it if I can, if it fits in with the schedule. As Tosic at the back post, it's headed away. Juan Jose picks it up, but they play on such a long pitch. It's about as wide as, just going to watch this. Oder sweeps up well, puts it across to Ferozovic. It's about this wide, but it comes out to about this long. It's absolutely ridiculous. Medina picks the ball up, the funky cold Medina, into Tello. Tello cuts in field with it, lays it off to Garcia. Garcia comes forward into Vlatkovic. One more onto Medina. Good save from Sonshin. The guy signed from Milan a number of years ago. Doing well for the Ukraine team in goal. Tello lines up the corner. In it goes. Looking for Munoz with a header, but it's over the bar. He just couldn't keep it down under a lot of pressure, but started well. We've started on top here, Zagreb, and that's what we like to see. Salzburg, they beat PSG as well. Interesting. They're 1-0 up. Currently 1-0 up. Pedro Rafis getting them a goal. Just popped up in the top left corner. So PSG obviously not the force that we assumed they were when we drew them in the group. When I drew them in the group, I had a bit of a ugh. But yeah, obviously not that much of a force. It's going to be between them and Shakhtar, it looks like, for the Europa League spot. And we did change this, didn't we, onto extended? We did, but we're not getting many highlights. Gullien into Tello. Tello turns. Good ball out to the left of Tosic. He's got Vlatkovic. Oh, Munoz, sorry, in there. Munoz back to Tosic. Tries to put a cross on. It's blocked. And at the corner comes nothing. But we get it back. Tello, that's blocked again. And that will be a corner. And you'd think this one would come to something, because we're making... Well, they did another highlight as it's in. Cleared away again. Another corner. That header for Munoz was a clear-cut chance as well, so he probably should have scored it. Tello with a corner, fires it in, over hit. Will Tosic better keep this in? No, just out of his reach. And we're not playing our best, to be honest. We're not. I mean, 0-0 in the Ukraine, tough place to go, but after beating PSG 4-0, you would think that we could get a couple of goals here, but we need to see what's going on. Obviously, the narrow formation makes it very hard to break down. They're playing a very defensive version of what we played, because we obviously played 4 and then 2 centres and then 2 attacking mids, but it looks like we're very dangerous in their final third. As Garcia shoots, it's blocked. Back to Tello, out wide to Ferozovic. Good ball in, all the way to the back post, is it? Oh no, he's been caught by Palombo. I thought it was going to be a corner at the back post, but it wasn't. It was a free kick, and it was a very stupid highlight to show because it got me all excited. O'Dare, Tosic, pushed up a lot on the left-hand side. Munoz drifting in into space. Medina's at the powers, flicks it in, and there's Vukovic, and he sticks it in. I thought it was just going to be out of his reach, but he did just stretch a leg and stick it in at the far post. I think the goalkeeper and defender were all a little bit at sea, and it didn't really work. Tosic came forward with it. Great ball, a crossfield pass, looking for Medina. Did he win it? He did. Flick it inside, and Vukovic, I think that's a poor graphic, but it looks like he sort of held off his man and then just beat into the ball and stuck it in at the near post. Goalkeeper will probably be quite disappointed, but it doesn't matter for us. 1-0 Zagreb. We're going to give them a quick bit of praise just before half time. As I said, Ukraine's a tough place to go, so I'm happy that, wow, look at that, we're battering them. We've had 50% of our shots on target, and this is a good result. I'm going to say calmly, I'm pleased. Just keep it up. Let's not worry too much. But then we'll get straight in after half time and shout at them to demand a little bit more. As Brito out to Mareu. Mareu comes forward with it. Now we don't want to concede early doors this second half. Ferezovic comes forward and nothing really comes of that, so we don't have to worry too much. But 5 minutes gone in the second half. They had not even a shot at home. That is embarrassing, isn't it? Really is embarrassing. But as you can see, us and Salzburg jostling for the top. Equal goal difference, equal points, equal games won. It will be a big game next time out. If I think we got Salzburg at home in the next game, which means I don't know. If we're at home, I'll show it next. I'll show the home game against Salzburg. So I think that'll be the decider. As we've got Guillen could be playing better. Garcia's not having the best of the game. Neither's Munoz. Might do. Let's do Ratinho. We'll change the front players at the moment. We'll do Ratinho for Munoz. Could have brought on Alexandre Marin, but I've gone with Ratinho, the Brazilian, just to give him a bit more game time. After all, he is being highly touted for Brazil, which is good. We're actually going to praise them because it's been a ridiculously good performance. As soon as we can, that is. There we go. Thank you, computer. We'll do Guillen as well. We'll bring on Urena in that half back role. Ultimately not suited to it, but can play there well. In fact, we're going to do another sub in a minute as well. We're going to do Garcia off and Vicario on. Vicario's struggling this season. He's not been playing up to his full potential that we know he's got. I mean, the problem with loan signings, when they leave the club and then come back, I think it makes them forget like the tactics they've learned that season. I think it's a bit of a pain in the arse anyway. It doesn't seem to make sense. We'll do Vicario there on for Garcia, who again not had the best of games today, but this is the thing. This season we have really good strength in depth. Tello picks it up on the rebound, left-footed, puts it wide. We do have really good strength in depth this season, and that is really, really helpful. One of our biggest issues, and there's a 2-on-2 here, don't get drawn towards the ball. Mark your man. Oh dare, that's a terrible header. Van Thilo tries a shot, it's blocked, and it will fall to Remy. One of the issues we have is that Tosic at left back can't. His fitness is absolutely shocking. He ends every game on about 60%, and I know we're asking him to do a lot of running, but that's crap for a professional footballer. Ratinho is there, right? I need to. Are we already keeping 3 players back? I'm going to regret this if we're not. We're not. Bollocks. Tello with the corner. 2 minutes to go. Tello with the ball in, and it's headed away by Vien. Oh god, this is all my worst nightmares coming true. Wiener plays it up to Palumbo. We've got men back-ish, but he was offside, which is good. 4 minutes of injury time, and this does look. We'll get a second game in. I think we'll get a second game in. Tello out to Ferezovic. Ball in, looking for Vlakovic for his second goal of the game. Can't get there. Tosic shoots, blocked. Urena picks it up, looks to turn into Tosic. Tosic holds onto it, back to Yadena, just keeping the ball well on the edge of the box. Tello's a man out right. Tello tries to get a shot off, it's blocked. And with 2 minutes to go, they get another corner. And I need to do this now. Attacking. Defenders, just everybody, all the defenders, just stay back and you can go and stand at the far post. So obviously that's quite a crucial part of what we do. Defenders stay back, and defenders stay back, and you can go and stand on the far post. Confirm the changes, play. Hopefully they all click in time for this. They do. Look at that. Good. 4 men back against 3 strikers. Vicario with a header goes just past the post, but that is what we wanted to see from the defensive set pieces. 1 minute to go. Ednaldo out to Palumbo. Palumbo holds onto the ball, goes long, and Leonardo wins the header. Ferezovic into Yerena. Just need to hold the ball for About 60 more seconds. Tosic. Ratinho. Ratinho turns, actually goes around his man really well. Ratinho lays that back to Tosic. Infield to Urena. Up to Vicario. Tello moving the ball well. All the way out to the right hand side to Ferizovic. Ferizovic comes forward. He's got a bit of space. Tries a cross. It's blocked. Hienza just hoofs it away. And O'Dare, as long as you don't do something stupid, we'll be fine. Tosic. Tosic holds onto the ball. Comes down the left. Into Ratinho. Into Tello. Use Tosic again, and he does. Tosic has got a bit of space. Back to Vicario. We're playing for time, it seems. Ratinho, good ball out to Ferizovic. Shoot, it's blocked. Tello will pick that up, and that should see it out, and it does. A good 1-0 win away in the Ukraine. I'm very happy with that indeed. They'd written us off today. I don't think they had, but we'll massage the ego of the players. As yes, very nicely done. PSG got a draw back, which puts us at the top of the table, which is lovely, lovely stuff. Always good to have a good away performance like that. Another 2.42 million in the bank as well. And we'll be back for the game against Rodez. Okay, so we're back for the game against Rodez, and we're making a couple of changes into the lineup. Nothing too drastic, but just a few changes. So Bella's going to come in at left back. He's actually played one game there and played really well. I want to see if he can do it again. Give Tosic a Rex. Lexjax comes in at centre back. We're going to keep the two right back. Sorry, keep the two centre backs in. Keep Oyosin in goal. Gielan can stay there. Tello and Vicario in the middle. Medina and Vlatkovic up front, with Marin coming in on the left wing. On the bench, we'll go with Alexandra, Ratinho, Garcia, Munoz, Urena, Parmasevic, and Gerby as well. So it's a pretty strong bench taking us into the game. Vicario's lacking a little bit of match fitness, but it won't be anything too drastic. So they're lining up in a 4-1-4-1, very defensive. They're not playing Dentino, not even on the bench. They signed him from us before. But yeah, no real names that stand out, as in they may have used to play for us. But let's go out there and, yeah, we'll do this one for the fans, although they're not too keen for that. But assertively, there's a lot more to come. It's a game we should be winning, so I'll be a bit more assertive in the team talk. And we will get the game underway. We'll go back to key highlights because it's not a massively important fixture. Tello gets the ball. It's good to see. Well, you get a rare chance and a rare glimpse of seeing us in league action, where we will probably lose now that we're playing this game in the league, because, you know, we haven't lost in the league for quite some time. So now that we're doing one live on camera, we will probably lose. As Marin, oh, that was very close, just past the post on that one. As we demand a bit more from the players. I did it slightly too early though. Before 10 minutes, they don't really seem to get affected. But oh no, they have. It's just been. It just came in with a 5-minute delay. Marin over another free kick, fires this one in. It goes past the other post. But 16 minutes in, and we're having a decent start. Nothing major. No threats on the real goal yet. 3 shots on target out of 7 isn't brilliant against Rodez. You'd think that we'd be ripping a team like Rodez apart. Yeah, no shit. Cheers, Ross. Telling me that from the assistant manager. I know he is. I'm playing him there. Into Medina. He's fouled. Is it going to be a penalty? I think it is going to be a penalty. And I don't know who our penalty taker is when all these players are on the pitch. Is that Vicario? I think it is. He missed his last penalty. And he sticks this one in the bottom corner. No worries about that. Vicario steps up. His second goal of the season. Wondering if that will get him firing now that he's actually got a goal. And yeah, he's just tucked that away calmly and comfortably in the corner. The goalkeeper just put his weight in the wrong direction, which allowed Vicario to stick it into the bottom right corner as he was looking at the goal. And that is 1-0. But again, it's been a game lacking in highlights, really. You'd think... I mean, we are battering them, though. We are absolutely battering them. They're literally just kicking us, and we're shooting at their goal. That's how this game is playing out at the moment. And really, we need to be getting more goals. More goals, please. That is what we want in this game. And I'm glad I made it a 2-game episode, because this game is absolutely flying. Nothing is happening. Half time, 1-0 up. Just a penalty, which was a bit shit. So I'm going to say I'm not happy, because I'm not. That isn't very good. We can play much better than that. They've changed formation. 4-2-3-1. It should leave a little bit more space for us now that they've come out of their 4-1-4-1 cocoon and their shell. But let's see how this goes. Marin not playing well. He is so strange. In the league, where you think he'd be the best, he's absolutely rubbish. And then in the Champions League games, where you think he should be rubbish, he's really good. So yeah, we'll have to work on that one. Marin, Tello, good ball out to the left of Bell. Bell, central midfielder playing at left back, puts it in. Vlatkovic can only head it wide. And yeah, not the best. But I mean, yeah, Bell, 6.9, playing really well again. We're going to take Marin, we're going to bring Marin off, I think. Marinov will bring on... Let's give Ratinho another go out there. He hasn't had too much game time. He's been dropped from the Brazil squad now that we're not manager. But it was like a shock in the press that he had been dropped. So he obviously does have the reputation to be playing for Brazil, because the press are reporting it as a shock. As Galovic isn't going to get that. Vlahovic heads it on, and that was rubbish. I'm going to assume this is a highlight because we're making a sub. I'm going to assume that's the only reason we're watching this play out. As it goes long, it's a good header. Marin picks it up, who's about to be subbed off. Runs down the left, he's tackled, and it's a corner. Wow, what a highlight. Thank you, Football Manager. Could you not have ended that earlier just to get it over and done with? It's still only 1-0, only that penalty, but you know, Rudez haven't scored just yet, and 65 minutes gone, 1-0 up. Nothing's really happening. I mean, that's, in a way, that's good for us because we're winning, but Rudez is a team we should be absolutely smashing. Let's take, we'll go Vlahovic off, we'll bring on Munoz, and then we'll put Munoz out here. We'll shove Ratinho up front, and we'll do Medina for Alexander as well. So we'll go pretty much, pretty much a new front three. It's a completely new front three than what started the game. None of that front three really impressive. Medina getting a 6.8 was the best, but again, that's not brilliant in this league, in this division. We should be doing better, really. But in the end of the day, a win's a win, and we are smashing the league. We've conceded 1 goal all season, so I can't really complain. Ball in. Munoz with a header over the bar. Not designed to head the ball. He's quite a small little nippy winger rather than a like a target man who you'd expect to get on the ball. Petrovic lays it short to Moreno. They've worked this well, actually. They gave us a bit of a dummy. It's cleared and blocked, and Tello, look at this, we're swarming forward. Tello, there's men all over. Tello goes round his man. He's got a man in the middle. It's Ratinho, brings it down. He shoots. Great save from the goalkeeper. Who's in goal? Mosheville, and it's a good taste. Moreno looks to touch that round, but he was pulling Lekjax's shirt, and this will probably be the end of the game as Leonardo, isn't it, number 5, stands over the ball, takes his time because he knows it's nearly the end of the game, and Guillen back to Leonardo, up to Vicario. Vicario comes forward, and loop ball out to the right, that goes out for a throw, and that's going to be the end of the game, and you got to see us winning the league, albeit slightly unconvincingly. But 2 1-0 wins back to back, both away from home. I will take that. I mean, we weren't poor. I'm just not going to say anything. We weren't poor, but it wasn't our best performance. And now we go into an international break where we're playing quite a number of money-spinning friendlies, which is not really needed anymore, but we'll do it. So 10 games winning streak. Rudez, Biograd, Rijeka, Balupo, Lokomotiv, Osijek, Dynamo Solin, Hajduk, and Rudez again. I do like the fact that Rudez is sandwiching, bookending the whole game run of 10 games. So there we go. We will be back for that game there, Salzburg at home. We'll do the away one off camera. We'll come back for the Salzburg game at home, maybe a double episode against Dynamo as well. That would be quite a good episode to do. I'm not promising, but that's what I'm hoping to do. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I really hope you're enjoying the series. It feels like it's going to be a great season this year. But thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.